connected to Nancy's S25 Ultra. Battery 100%.
Okay. Hello, hopefully you guys can see me. Happy Memorial Day. Let me see if this works. I think I'm gonna mess this up. Uh, okay. Hopefully that works. Okay. Hello, everybody. So we had Stamp Wars Saturday night. And today is Memorial Day. And I wanted to show you guys, we have the coupon. And I want to support Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, but it's Memorial Day. So I wanted to showcase some of the beautiful Memorial Day stamps that they have, if you guys want to do your shopping. And Memorial Day is a little emotional for me. My dad passed away. He did get cancer from being in Vietnam due to Agent Orange. So it's a very emotional day for me. But we're going to make some cards in remembrance of Memorial Day. So let's get into it. I'm going to try to put my phone here so I can hopefully read comments from you guys. Oh, let's make sure I have it on all messages. All right. So these are some of the stamps. Hopefully these aren't retired. They have Iwo Jima, Saluting Soldier, and Old Glory. I also have the Cloudy Sky set papers, the Day Sky set papers, and just going to show you how easy it is to make some of these. If you don't have anything from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, or you just want to take advantage of the sale, Stamp Wars SW20. SW20 gets you 20% off in stock, stamps, dies, and stencils. It doesn't get you 20% off the papers, but you save enough off the stamps, dies, and stencils that you can buy the paper. So go take advantage of that and go buy. You can go back and watch the cards that we made. Lynn, Tracy, Star, and I. These are the cards that I made. If you want to go buy some new stamps and papers, certainly go do some shopping. I'm pulling out some older stuff here, but you can go do some shopping. These are the cards that I made. If you missed Stamp Wars, go watch the replay. But I'm pulling out some old stuff here. So older stamps, I should say. All right, so the first one I'm gonna do is this Day Sky 3, this kind of sunset paper here. Yesterday, we went out for a bike ride on our Harleys. It was Steve and Leah and I, and it really looked so pretty like this. And I think this will look so nice. And like I said, you can turn these any way you want. I really don't want to cover that too much. This might be covering it too much. I might have to move my, maybe we'll go with a different one. Hold on. There are other papers here. Maybe we'll go with this other one. There's another one here. Maybe we'll go with this one, because I don't want to cover that sun. Maybe we'll go with this one. Just turn the direction of the paper. This is Day Sky 3 paper. And you know, there's a VFW, a veterans home down the road. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. But this is how easy it is. I'm going to put this on here. And I took my foam mat out of my Misty. And I'm just going to lay this stamp right in there. See, if I would do it the other way, it would cover up my sun. But you can use that SW20 code on anything. Stamps, stencils, and dies in stock. Again, if you missed Stamp Wars, you can check out the replay on my channel. But it's Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, who has been one of the first companies that gave me a shot at being a design team member. And today I'm honoring Memorial Day by using some of their patriotic stamps and some of their designers paper. I'm going to grab my stamp cleaner here. Oh, never mind. It's right next to me. And look at how easy that is. I am going to ink it one more time. I forgot my... Yankee Candle lid. It's not pressing down on that corner. Maybe I didn't ink it enough. And I'm just using black VersaFine Claire ink. You can get that in my Amazon shop, or you can get that at scrapbook.com. I'll link those links for you. And I have a video if you want to make this. This is just made with a Yankee Candle lid, and I just put some glitter inside it. And I don't know why, I'm just not getting a good impression in that corner. So I'm just going to take a Q-tip and some ink and just spread that out myself right there. Ta-da! Trick of the day. Done. Easy. Beautiful. So again, code SW20 Get you 20% off in stock stamps, dies, and stencils at BlueKnightRubberStamps.com. Okay, that's only available until Saturday. Okay, does not get you 20% off pan pastels or anything like that, but it's a good sale. And don't forget to get your handle. Now, if you need more of these magnetic metal pads, those are in my Amazon shop. Okay, so this stamp is called Iwo Jima. And I like that they come on these laminated sheets, and that's how you store them. Okay, and we're just going to set that aside to dry. And again, this paper pad is called Day Sky 3. All right. All right, I'm going to move on to my next one now. All right, this one I think I'm going to do my own coloring on. We're going to do a two-step here. All right, so I'm going to do the background first. So this one I brought in the Old Glory flag. So we're going to stamp this first, and I have a piece of paper. It's a regular piece of paper. Okay, for this one, we're going to stamp the flag first. And pretty much takes up the whole piece here. And I need to just use a little piece of adhesive in the back here. Hold on. Just a little piece of adhesive. Okay, so just a little piece of adhesive. Tack that down. Tack this down. Okay. Because it won't fit with the magnet. I have not found my heat gun yet. I have to put that on my list of things. Every day I make a list of things I need to find and unpack. And my heat gun needs to be put on that list. Okay. I think I have my old one in the garage though that I use with my tools. So I could probably go find that one. That's probably easier to find than this one. My craft one. Hello, Amanda? Oh, my head's in the way. A little bit more center there. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, I did find my pan pastels. So, let me grab make a little space here. Too much stuff on my desk. You'd think having a bigger counter would give me more space. No, I just find more junk to take up the space. Okay. All right, I found my small soft tools and I found my pan pastels. Okay, so So we're going to use these guys. Quit sticking your head in the camera, Nance. All right. So I guess it's not really gonna matter. I'm gonna remove this for now. We're gonna let that dry because it's pigment ink, so it takes just a second, not too long. And I will be, I do have to pull the winner for the Pajama Crafters Last Stamp Wars. I have to pull, I did find that prize, so I will pull a winner for that and mail that. I don't even know where the post office is here yet at the new house. Okay, this is Old Glory, so that's the one I just stamped. I'm going to color this real quick, and then we will stamp another stamp design. Okay, so I'm going to color this now with pan pastels. So we're going to color the outside of the stars in blue, and I have a soft tool. Soft tool has a different little triangle head on it. And we're going to color that in ultramarine blue. Not going to be like super neat or anything, just going to color. And what's cool is if I make a mistake, in fact, here's what I'm going to do. Show you what you can do with pan pastels. What's neat about them is I can just color right over. And Tracy was trying to explain. It's very hard to explain what exactly pan pastels are. They are a high quality artist grade medium. What does that mean? Well, they're like a pastel, but they go on super smooth, almost like a paint. So yes, they are a pastel, like a chalk, but they're milled so fine and so smooth that the colors blend effortlessly. Oh, get your head out of the way, Nance. They're very smooth. They're very fine. They blend. They go down smooth, almost like a paint. But they also are very forgiving, meaning, see how I colored over the stars? I can now just take an eraser finding an eraser when you just moved into a house is a different story. I can take an eraser and erase out those stars. So they go on super smooth and they blend very nicely. They're like the best of any kind of art medium because they blend smoothly and effortlessly like a paint, but they're very forgiving like a pencil. And then we just need to set them. And I have a spray fixative to set them in place. So, I mean, I'm not like super neat here with the erasing, but guess what? I can just go back in with my tool and color back in with my blue wherever I over erased. Ta-da! It's like magic. It's magic. I like magic. Okay, now we color in our stripes with red. So I grab my other tool here, another soft tool, and I'm going to color that in with permanent red. Hello, Jana from South Alabama and Rochelle from Wichita, Kansas. I'm sorry I keep sticking my head in this. Let me move this up so I can try to stop doing that. Okay, so we're going to go in with permanent red or permanent red shade. Permanent red shade is a little darker. I'm going to go in with that. And you don't have to worry about your ink. You can use VersaFine Clear ink like I did. You can use archival ink. Because it's a dry medium, it's a powder, you can use any ink. Just make sure your ink is dry. And the only thing you have to remember with pan pastels is you do have to set this. There is nothing that sets this in place, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. Hi, Tracy. Now, I recommend if you've never tried pan pastels before to get one of the palettes from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. It comes with a couple of different colors. I thought it was 7 colors, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's just 5 colors. But it comes with the storage kit. It comes with a couple different colors. It comes with one of these tools. So it's a very good beginner's kit for you to start off with, but it's very easy to make the backgrounds. And I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, so there is how easy it is to color that. I'm just gonna wipe my desk real quick. It's very easy to clean up. It's not like ink, it doesn't stain. And again, anywhere that I got any extra, I'm just gonna erase it and it comes right off. Just a normal pencil eraser. You don't need anything special. These are manufactured in Kutztown, Pennsylvania, which was only 20 minutes from where I used to live, okay? Now, before I use my fixative, I'm going to stamp my soldier. So that stamp was Old Glory. And now I'm going to grab my soldier. And my soldier is Saluting Soldier. This stamp set comes with quite a few. It comes with the larger soldier, the smaller soldier, a tank, a Jeep, and then the airplanes. So we're going to grab, before we use our fixative, because once we set it in, we're not going to be able to move it. So we're going to put that back into place. Now I can use my magnet to set it in the corner. Okay, and we're going to put our Saluting Soldier right in the middle. And that's where we're going to stamp. And we're going to stamp right over that. And I think for this one, I am going to add the birds right over top too. I'm right next to Dover Air Force Base now, so I think that's kind of fitting. Hi, Frida. 7 colors in the set. Okay, that's what I thought. Thanks, Amanda. So I recommend one of the sets, whichever colors you think you're going to use most, because it's a really good value when you get the colors. You get 7 colors, you get the storage kit, you get one of the tools. It really is a nice way to start out. Okay, there is that one. Now, whenever you use pan pastels, the other thing that you want to do is you want to set it. Now, some people use hairspray. You could certainly use hairspray. I bought this from a craft store. You can get it at a Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever. It's Krylon Matte Finish. It's a clear fixative. So you want to take this outside and spray this, but it will set in, or you can use hairspray. It'll set in and lock in your pan pastels, but that's when you're done with your project. Because if you do this and try to stamp on it, it's not going to work. So you want to do this when you're done with your project. We're going to spray this and set in your pan pastels, okay? So that's that one. Okay, then there's one more I want to show you using the pan pastels. Let me just clean this up. Okay, so this one is this one's called Saluting Soldier. So again, SW20 is the code you want to use at Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. And let me find the last one that I want to use. All right, and this one we're going to do with pan pastels. Let me grab a piece of paper. Certainly, you could do this very easily with any of the beautiful papers. But this one is called For Those Who Served. And again, it goes very fitting for today, for Memorial Day. And, oh, there's my eraser. Let me just grab sponges real quick. I did find my sponges. Let me grab those. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. This is going to be pretty simple background. I'm basically just going to use two colors. Or three colors, I should say. Well, maybe not. So we're just going to grab just going to grab orange, which is orange. And just put a stripe down the middle. Oops. And then we're going to grab a little bit of the darker red, which is red shade. Try to hold on to your paper so it doesn't move. And then stripe it down one side. And then, same thing, red shade, stripe it down the other side. And then grab more of your orange and put it back in the middle. So orange in the middle, red on each side. I think I just locked my dog out. Hold on. Leah! Oh, no, there he is. Okay, So it's orange in the middle, red on each side. And it blends, but you know, we kind of want this sunset, obviously symbolic to this. All right, hold on. Leah has to put her dog out. 1 second. Leah, put your dog out. All right. And I'm just going to wipe the desk down real quick here. Again, very easy cleanup because it's not permanent. It's not ink. That's how easy it is to make that background. Okay, I just want to show you, not to take away from these beautiful papers, but see how easy it is? That's very beautiful. I can easily now so you can buy the papers and it's already done for you, or you can try making your own. All right, now I'm going to stamp on this. And this is one big stamp for those who served. I'm going to put my magnet down just to hold it in place. There. And again, I'm not going to set it until after I've finished my stamping. The sponges that we like, we have sponges from all the different companies, but we do like the soft sponges, SOFFT sponges. They are the Pan Pastel preferred sponges. They just hold a lot of color. Wow, that came out pretty good just for the first time. They hold a lot of color and blend a lot easier. We have tried different companies and makeup sponges, but the SOFFT, which are the soft sponges, which are the Pan Pastel brand, or whoever they partner with, they just work really well. Just gonna let that set while I clean this off. Again, these are high quality red rubber stamps made by Blue Knight Rubber Stamps in Maryland. We love this stamp company. It's a mom and pop stamp company, which is why we started Stamp Wars, to support mom and pop companies to, you know, keep them in business. They are not in big box stores. You know, they are on the road 26 weeks out of the year. We want to support these companies. We want to keep them in business. Pan Pastels is a company made in Kutztown, Pennsylvania. You know, so we want to support companies like that are supporting them. They make these cute magnetic handles, which are super strong, so you're not dropping your ink pads, right? So if you have dexterity issues, if you have arthritis, it helps to hold on to your ink pads so you're not dropping them. They made those. But the stamps that I used, whether you want to buy the papers or you want to make your own with Pan Pastels today, for those who served, and again, some of these might be retired, but I don't think so. I think I saw these at the last stamp show, is one of them. This one is called Iwo Jima. And I did that on their papers. Okay, this one I used 2. This one is called Old Glory, and I colored it in with Pan Pastels. And again, I will set those Pan Pastels. Once we're done here, I'll go out in the backyard and I'll spray them down. And that was Day Sky 3 I used on that other one, Iwo Jima. And then the soldiers are called Saluting Soldiers. So obviously it's Memorial Day, but you can use these for Veterans Day, Memorial Days, whatever, you know, soldiers that you're supporting in your life. But we want to support Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. You have the code SW20, which gets you 20% off in-stock stamps, dies, stencils, but you can purchase the papers, you can purchase the stamp handles, you can purchase the Pan Pastels and support this company. But the 20% off is any in-stock stamps, dies, and stencils. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Please remember that Memorial Day is for those who have fallen. I know you guys are probably enjoying picnics and barbecues and being with your loved ones, but please take the time to remember we are here for those who are not here. And thank you guys for being here today. Bye-bye.